Hello, Cancer. How are you doing this week? And this is your energy reading for the 3rd of October. Happy October. So this is a general reading, so take it as it resonates and drop the rest. So let's see. I'm going to pick 3 cards just to check out the energies. And we have 9 of Hearts, Peter Pan, and we have Sleeping Beauty. Okay, you have 2 major arcana this week, Cancer. So the first one, let's talk about this. This has to do with your emotional well-being, right? And you are at the point where you are assessing how you're feeling. This has to do with your emotional health, emotional. I feel like, this as I'm talking, right? I feel the stirring in the heart, like as if a lot of emotional upheaval, right? Everything is just coming up to the surface, and you are trying to not drown in that, right? A lot coming up, and perhaps you need some help, to gain some clarity around this. You may enter a stage where you feel overwhelmed with a lot of emotions, and you're unsure about what you're actually feeling, right? So the overwhelm could take over the actual emotion, and that could elude you from what you're actually experiencing. While it's important to honor our emotions, but when there's so much happening, we have a tendency to then push them down, suppress them, and not address these emotions, because the overwhelm can be quite huge, right? Those kind of energies that can come up. So you may be questioning how you're feeling about your relationship, about your home, about home life, about what is happening in your life, and feeling a lot of pressure coming in. Okay? So I would ask you to take some time off. I think time alone is always useful to heal, to see things with greater clarity, and do not make any decisions when you're feeling high or feeling low. I say this all the time to every sign, because people have a tendency to make decisions when they're either high or low, and not when they're clear, and not when they're neutral. And this could spell disaster when we make decisions when we're not emotionally stable. So keep this in mind, okay, Cancer? Now, the 2 major arcana cards, very interesting. So first one, we have Peter Pan. So the Peter Pan card is addressing how you're seeing the world. Are you seeing the world through reality, or are you clinging on to a reality, or clinging on to a perspective that is more connected with the child consciousness, like wishful thinking, like what the child in you really wants versus the reality? Okay, so you might be able to hear a child. It's outside. The noise coming from outside the window is a little baby, right? She's trying to communicate. She's talking, so she's just outside the window. But so very good timing here in terms of this energy. So this energy asks of you to question: are you looking at reality, or is your mindset in alignment with the adult mature mindset, or is the mindset in alignment with the child consciousness? Because the child consciousness tends to have a lot of wishful thinking, right? If the child consciousness is not healed, then there's a lot of wishful thinking and seeing reality not as it is, but through the eyes of the wounded self. Okay, so I feel this is very strongly connected to this, right? It's almost like you are at a stage this week where emotional overwhelm, so much is happening, and you do need some time off. You do need to seek help even, right, to gain clarity. And then we have the Sleeping Beauty. Sleeping Beauty is about, sometimes, we don't want to see truth, so we tend to close our eyes, we shut things down, right? And so when that happens, right, we're not doing ourselves a favor when we shut things down. Now, as you know, I do my readings intuitively and not necessarily what the card means. So this is what I'm picking up very strongly for you, Cancer. All right. It's about, maybe a temptation to also run away, to sleep it off, especially when you're feeling overwhelmed. So this may be happening. Okay. But on a collective level, right? If we look at what is happening in the world right now, on a collective level, a part of you is also reluctant to see things as they are. There's a part of you that wants to run away and hide and not want to deal with those emotions. All right, so quite heavy on the emotions for you this week, Cancer. This is a reading. It's not meant to like call you out or anything, but I just want to tell you what the energies are saying for you, right? So it could get intense, and so remember to take a step back when things get too intense and wait for clarity. Do not make any decisions when you are feeling high or feeling low. That's most important. All right. So let's see what will take place for you in your physical reality. Whoa. Cups lying. Okay. And here we go. We have creativity. A time to tap into your creative energy. So Cancer, you are creative a lot. Maybe it'll be good to use these, emotional overwhelm and channel them into creative energy, creative force, right? Start a passion project, start a new hobby, or continue with your hobby, things that you have neglected for a while, maybe go back to it, okay? And then we have healing energy. A lot of healing, right? Emotional energy being healed, emotional self being healed, and ascension. Ascension means ascension not in the traditional sense. Yeah, I'm not talking about like spiritual ascension. I'm talking about being able to transcend these emotional overwhelmed, right? Ascension is rising above these emotions. So allow yourself to do this and also work through the emotions. Do not suppress them. Do not avoid them. Work through them. And in working through them, then you are able to transcend them and ascend, right? Go above. So let's pick 3 cards from this deck. This is the Moon deck. And we have, for you, meditate and contemplate, right? As said, you need time to meditate, contemplate, time alone. And we also have here for you, confidence is your key to success. So rise above the chaos, the overwhelm, have more confidence in yourself, Cancer. And then we have here, nothing is yet set in stone. Okay. So this is very hopeful, right? So you have room to maneuver, you have room to create, you have room to manifest. Let's pick an inspirational one from the fairy deck. And this is for Cancer. Purity. I think Leo also has this purity. And it says, always trust in the purity of your heart, look inside your heart, and within it, you will find the answer to your question. So amidst the emotional overwhelm, seek out the purity element in the heart and stay with that. Use that as your focus. So Cancer people, if you need more clarity in your life and need more answers and decision making, you can always book a private session. Details down below in the description box. And I will see you again very soon. Bye for now.